Okay, welcome to my channel. It is me, Raphael V. I'm looking at my coffee, sorry. Got cat hair in it. Like, how the heck did that happen? But it happened. Alright, anyway. It's my channel. Maybe it'll help people. Maybe it'll also relieve some tension in my brain. I hope you can hear me. If not, I'm going to put a mic on. So these are just basically tests. That cat over there, that's Reese is looking in the cage with my other cat, Malibu. Anyway. My YouTube channel is going to be about, obviously I'm 62 years old if you read my bio, about what life is like being 62, New York, on Long Island. After several marriages, you'll talk about it. Life, expenses, cats, dogs, different generation gap. My wife is 14 years younger than me. Just that 10 or 15 years, what a difference between music, thinking. She's Gen X, baby boomer. So if you really want to learn or understand the differences between the Gen X and the baby boomers, well, you came to the channel. Also about, you want to learn about life itself. Boy, God, a lot. I wasn't in the military, so those military questions you get rid of. But I did want to join the military when I was 18. About 19, about 18, 19 maybe. I did. I wanted to join the Marines. But that's another story in itself. We talk about military. And I do believe in the military. Every country should have it. All right. Which I know some people are like, oh, you believe in killing? No, I don't believe in killing. I believe in defending. Anyway. So, welcome to my channel. I'm enjoying actually a cup of coffee after I watered the grass this morning. I don't have a sprinkler and I can't set up a sprinkler because I'm afraid I'll set up a sprinkler. The dogs might go out there and chew the hose off or something. So they get bored quick. All right. If it keeps rocking back and forth, it's because I'm on like a, what you call a table, a folding table, a little one. And the lighting, I have a big window in front of me, which I thought I was going to do it the other way, but it was just too bright. So I got to figure something out. Might have to do it in another place. But this is all new. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They say YouTube, oh, start your YouTube channel. Start your YouTube channel. Yeah. I started my YouTube channel. Okay. And I'm going to have another one too. But they, talk about your age. You talk about life. And I am going to talk about it. And maybe give some advice. But it's not as easy, It isn't. There's times I have to do this. Now, I'll spend 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes. Oh, I just saw angel number 333. We'll talk about angel numbers too. And the universe and God and all that, and time. But it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. You got to find the time. First, you got to get your own thing first, and then all of a sudden you come here. Believe it or not, it's kind of like mind-boggling. For me, I never thought it would be that hard. I mean, I can do so many different things really quick, or I can get everything organized, I don't get panicky or anything like that when I have to get things done. But when it came to this, it's like totally new. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. I got to do this. I got to put down. And then all of a sudden today just said, F it. I don't know if you guys want me to curse or not, but I might slip, and if I do, I'm not going to lie, I do curse. I got kind of like raised with a bunch of guys from Brooklyn when I was young, and here, and we're all a bunch of knuckleheads. Well, half of them I don't even know if they're alive still, and half of them I think they're dead. All the other half, or a third of, I should say, it's 1/3. They married. Not many though. It's sad. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to grab my coffee again. So, welcome to my channel again. This is just a major intro. You can see how I am. My wife said, you got to get a haircut. When I woke up this morning, she would have loved it. My hair was like I'm talking a little lighter. Yeah. So I kind of like put a little water in it as I was doing the grass outside. So I hope I can help you out in life. You hear some of my stories, and I'll start from the beginning. You know, and I'll tell you a little. I am Spanish Italian. Raised very mostly in a Spanish house, but influenced by a lot of Italian people in my neighborhood and growing up. I drink black coffee, no sugar at all. I got rid of sugar. And we're going to talk about that too, health. And it's not that all of a sudden I turned 60, I'm into health. No. I was mostly always into health my whole life. Except for when I became a truck driver, then I became 65 pounds in like a year, 70 pounds in a year. Yeah, I blew up. But that's all you do is eat and sleep. I was over the road. And now I'm in a whole process of losing the weight little by little. I'm incorporating fasting, eating healthier, more protein, less carbs, no sugar. No, I cut that whole sugar thing. And I'm a cookie freak. I love cookies. Anyway, and we all have our weakness, and that's one of mine. Somebody sells chocolate cake. Sometimes you go to those places, the restaurants, chocolate with the fudge inside, and it's all hot and melting and stuff. Oh my God, that's another thing that's good. But I don't do that all the time. Just once in a blue moon with my wife, me and her. Maybe we'll get to know her. Maybe put her on my channel. Maybe not. You know, this is just for me. Sometimes you got to do things just for you. That's my freaking problem. I don't do things just for me. You know, I do things always 99% of the time for others. It's never just for me. And that's what gets me. Like today, I woke up angry. Well, not angry, but like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to cut the grass. I got to do my car. I got to wash my car. I got to take the dogs out. I got to water the lawn. When am I going to do this one YouTube channel? And then all of a sudden, my brain, I heard a little voice in my head. My mind says I'm schizophrenic. I heard a little voice in my head said, asshole. Sit down and just do it. Just get your phone and just hook it up to your gimbal and just do it. Even though it took me almost 5 minutes to try to figure, when am I going to do it? When am I going to do it? And that's what I'm saying, why YouTube's not that easy. But maybe in time, maybe it'll become natural and stuff. So that's what I said. And that's why I woke up all frustrated, because I had so many things already rushed into my head. I had a great sleep. I actually slept really good. It didn't help either. The dog, my little puppy, was in the cat litter, eating the cat crap. They do that. And then I go in my backyard. I'm trying to grow grass. I fenced off the areas that I want to grow grass. And the dogs ripped down the fence again. You know, because my wife just lets them out run like wild dogs. And they just rip everything apart. So, you know, I've told them many times, but you'll understand about marriage. You can say things, especially with those guys. Excuse me, it doesn't happen. Okay? Especially with women too, and you can't really argue with them because you're not going to win. You're not going to win. And if you do, consider yourself lucky and write that down, because that's a day in history. And especially if they say, I was wrong. Yeah. Anyway, that's another thing we'll talk about. So, welcome to my channel. I hope I can help you. I hope this was a little entertaining. And oh yeah, see, this is how I know I'm fucking old. I lost 2 bottom teeth in the last 3-4 months. 3-4 months? Yeah, something like that. Then I'm gonna get replaced though. Going on a vacation, so I don't want to kind of look like missing teeth. But that's another process that maybe we'll talk about too. Calling all these places to implants. You know, like everybody and their mother seems like they do it now. Oh, that's another thing also. Anyway, welcome to my channel. Me, Raphael V, about a 62-year-old guy who's been married 3 times. No, this is my 3rd marriage, yeah. I'm getting lost. Who's got, ready for this? 16 cats, 1 little kitten pregnant, 4 dogs, and a 1,400 square house. But we're not going to go on that. That's another, I'm thinking of making another channel. I will tell you in time. Because it is an adventure. But it's not going to be my face or anything. It's just going to be the animals. Like right now I have Finnegan. He's a tripod. See? He's only got 3 legs. Yeah, I know, Finn. You're a pain in the butt. Let's go. He's a great cat, though. Doesn't stop eating. So, welcome to my channel. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Always think, okay, that, let me tell you, think about yourself. I'm learning that after 60 years old. Think that you're number one. I mean, I hate to be mean, but now I got to do things for me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of selfish. I agree. When somebody be like, hey, but it's time that I have to start doing my own things. I think that's why I'm getting like this. And the other thing is also I'm bored. I actually hit a point in my life. I'm actually bored. I can't explain it. Maybe in time I will, but it hit me Monday that I came to my life. I'm bored. I'm talking. We'll talk more about how I got bored. So maybe this is one of the reasons why I'm going to start this and multiple channels. Even one about cooking channel, even an advice channel. Just sits in a reading advice, you know, telling you advice. This is generally about my life, what's going on, what I should tell you. But yeah, I got bored. 6 years old bored. If you hear her crying, that's not a baby, that's my other cat. That's Athena. She's a blind cat. So I just fed her, and now she wants attention. She's only 8. I leave her in there and let her cry a little bit, because sometimes you're gonna laugh when she cries. She's pooping. So we leave her, let her cry for a couple of minutes to make sure she pooped, and then take her out. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Come back again. Subscribe, I'm supposed to say, but don't. Honestly, I grew up with a bunch of douchebags, guys. We didn't care. So I have that old school mentality. You want to join? You want to subscribe? Awesome. You don't? Awesome. Does it mean that I don't like you? Well, you like me? I don't know. Doesn't mean if you tell me I meet you one day and say, you know, I watch a video and okay, but I didn't subscribe. Okay. Want a shot? That's how we are. That's how we grew up. We're not like these people now who get all freaky. That's another thing we'll talk about. All right, enjoyable. I'll stop rambling. My wife said, shut up. You're talking too much. I just heard it in my head. Now you know why she said schizo. But maybe she made me schizo. That's something we should talk about later. All right, enjoy. Take care.